Hey, Mato, just remember, a lot of females are off Chris Brown now, alright?
And a lot of babies off.
Yeah, a lot of babies are.
And a lot of
Imagine
young kids.
almost chopping your baby out the
He
window.
wasn't convicted.
Until proven guilty.
Do you guys remember when we were waiting so long for Incredibles 2 to come out?
Yeah.
After seeing Incredibles 1, honestly. When I was growing up, after watching Incredibles 1,
Yeah.
right? I was waiting so long for Incredibles 2, and it took like over 20 years
You
to
were an
come
adult
out.
when it came out.
Dark Knight
Useless.
is one of the greatest films ever made.
Ever.
It beats any Marvel
Ever.
film made.
Love me unconditionally, my one and only.
Man, welcome to episode 5 of You Decide podcast, the podcast where we love perspective, and of course you decide. Shout out to all our subscribers out there on all our social media platforms. We appreciate the love. Now, first up, fellas, we have This or That. Now, if you follow us on TikTok, you know all about This or That. It's our staple, boys. We love that. So, we're basically presented with two options. You either got to pick this or that. Jeffrey, start us off, my man.
My this or that is Cooper Cronk or
Don't even finish it. I take Kronk.
Jonathan Thurston.
I take Kronk
As what?
Who's better?
as anything. Players, lovers, fathers.
Who's a better glue guy?
Yeah. I'm taking Kronk. More championships. More championships that he wrecked for.
Okay. I take Kronk as well over JT is he's one of the goats, but as a 7, I take Cooper Kronk. Who would you rather have in your team? I'd take Cooper
Jonathan
Kronk.
Thurston. Aaron?
Cooper.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jeff. I'm a JT man.
JT, baby. More Dally M's.
More Dally M's and 2 premierships.
That's all that matters.
2.
2 premierships.
You swap Cooper Cronk at JT?
Oh, one and
Cooper
a
Cronk
bit.
is nice.
It's 1.5.
It's one and a bit more than I have.
Don't even start.
What's Kronk? Either like 4 premierships.
With 2 good teams.
Hey, we can have this conversation all night, so we're going to move right along. Azza, what you got for us for this or that?
My this or that, it is Billy Slater or James Tedesco.
Billy Slater. Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid, yeah, Billy the
Billy
Kid.
the
Billy the Kid.
James Tedesco.
No.
Tedesco.
James
Tedesco.
Tesco.
Take that
I'm
cap off
a
right now.
Teddy fan.
Why? Tell us why, since you're the
Slater
minority.
was a part of better teams all his career.
You can't fault him for being in the great team.
Oh, he's been
That's
always
not his
part
fault,
of great teams, so he's always going to win.
I still think Billy the Kid.
Bo, what you got for this or that?
Pioneered that position.
Billy the Kid.
Mm-hmm.
Hard out. I'm gonna come away from the rugby league theme and I'm gonna go straight to LeBron and MJ.
I'm straight away LeBron James. Yeah. I'll be a fraud if I said, bro, I grew up watching Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan.
Nah, straight up. I feel the same way. Like even with LeBron, I'm still like, I wasn't.
I haven't seen enough of
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Look,
to-
I was always on the LeBron James side just because of what you guys said. You watched him play. But Michael Jordan, after
Oh,
watching The
come
Last
on.
Dance, he's the GOAT. After watching Last Dance and a few
straight up,
highlights,
man. Honestly, I would go Steph Curry. If I think about basketball,
there
when
wasn't an option.
but when I started watching basketball, I'll say Steph Curry. But for the for this or that, I'm going LeBron too, because I've seen more.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
gotta
I can't relate to someone who said, yeah, I watched.
That's like saying,
I watched
man,
the Dynasty.
the greatest point scorer ever, Wilt Chamberlain. 100 points in one game. So, but we didn't see that. Well, show me the footage of that. There probably is.
He was
but I've never
versing
seen
white
that.
men.
Yeah, I'm taking Bron on that too, man.
But MJ,
Jeez.
like
MJ still like, you
he
know,
has his flowers
MJ's
though.
MJ.
He's like
Yeah.
arguably the GOAT, but because this is personal, this is perspective. So okay,
You guys are wrong.
what's your this or that?
My this or that, and again, just diverting away from the sports, I'm gonna go Leonardo DiCaprio versus Denzel Washington.
Big brother Denzel, man,
Tell me,
have
boys.
to. Big brother D. That's what we call him in Hollywood.
You just pulled on my heartstrings there, brother.
Yep.
Two of my favorite actors,
Yep.
but I have to go Leonardo. Denzel plays Denzel in every single movie.
I've got to agree on that point.
He's Denzel Washington
this is how
in
you know.
every single movie he
You're
plays in. Whereas Leonardo, his range is next
Yeah,
level.
I've got to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
What does he
Leonardo.
play? Just because he's black? He's the black guy in every movie.
Leonardo played a black guy in Blood Diamond. He's like, Tia. He's like, no, but he's like, Tia, you are a good boy. Your favorite subject is English.
So you're saying there are only black people in South Africa?
No.
There's no white Afrikaans
I don't see
people.
Denzel trying to play a white guy.
There's no white people speaking Afrikaans or
No,
having
but
that
the
accent.
way that Leo portrayed that role, how he pulled off that role,
He nailed it.
Come on, boys.
Wolf of Wall
It's
Street.
not even close.
It's like not even. And then
It's
think
not even
outside
close.
the
It's
or like
Denzel,
off screen
man.
and the
So
stuff
2
you've
votes
done.
for Denzel, 2 for Leonardo. Eh?
Remember, there's no Black Panther without Denzel.
Oh, here we go.
All right, and of course, can't forget our producer Matua Slips. What do you have for our speed debate today?
Okay, for today's speed debate topic, we have got Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson. 4, we have Aaron and Bo. And against, we have Chris and Jeff.
switching it up.
The switch up.
Okay.
Okay.
So Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson. Is the most cap thing I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely. I'm with you there.
Okay,
brother.
let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear this nonsense.
Hit us first, Jeffrey.
Michael Jackson has a dance move named after the moonwalk.
Is that name? Because his name's Moonwalk.
He created that dance
his
move,
name's
and then
Moonwalk.
people named it the moonwalk after Michael Jackson. Right? I don't see any. Dance
Imagine,
moves.
imagine they being in your bathroom, just your socks on, and just going like this. And you know what? This is a mean move. That's what Michael Jackson did.
And you know who does that in 2022? No one. Absolutely no
Everyone
one.
does it. I
No
swear.
one.
I'll tell you right now, when you say dance move, you don't think of Chris Brown, right?
Not
He,
at all.
hasn't even, he just does everyone else's dance.
Are
He's
you
the
kidding
best
me?
dancer.
I mean,
He is the best
he's-
dancer
look,
in all of
don't get me
football.
wrong. He's a great dancer,
is.
but Michael Jackson was the originator of.
Yeah.
See, this is where
Dance.
this
Have
is
Have you
where
not
you
seen
two.
Stomp the Yard?
Yeah, this is where
He
you
created
two.
that elbow move. He's like up on his head, on his elbow.
This is where you two
seen that
went wrong.
The movie where he lasted like 5 minutes.
This is where they went wrong, eh? If they came with the hits and the most records sold,
Yes,
then
yes,
they would have
Nah,
got
but that
first.
stuff's
But
boring.
they came to
because
dancing.
Yeah.
But that stuff's boring because
No,
we
you're
would have
cap.
got the win
That doesn't
automatically.
prove talent.
The most
Hey,
Yeah,
talent.
that doesn't prove
that doesn't
talent.
If we
prove
look-
talent.
Drop the talent bar on them both.
Bro, what?
Chris Brown, he's an artist, actual artist. He paints.
Have you seen us paintings?
I have actually. He's a dancer, like arguably the best dancer in all of hip hop.
Agreed.
Is he really
he's
a dancer? Or he's just an imitator?
like he's a performer. He's an all-round performer. He can sing, he can dance,
MJ can
he
do
can
Guess what?
write, he can rap,
And he can ball.
and he's a
He
basketball
could have went to
player.
the NBA if he wanted
He's
to.
Michael
actually-
Jackson was a mean basketball.
Michael Jackson could sing, dance.
Back in the Jackson 5
Yeah.
days, they had a basketball team.
Yeah, sing dance.
And
That was called the Jackson
Sing.
5. Don't fact check me on that one, though.
no,
Starting line,
but
yeah,
actual,
Sing
actual
dance.
Sing, dance, right? And was busy fighting racism so that Chris Brown could have a platform. There's no Chris Brown. There's
Yeah.
no
How did
Usher.
he fight,
there's no
right?
none of these
100,
guys.
bro. 100%.
No one wanted to see.
So he-
And
what-
you know what? He didn't even look like them after. He looked completely. Okay, that is cap.
No, because he
That is
wanted to
cap.
reach both like
Yeah,
races.
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
He
yeah.
wanted to reach the blacks and the whites.
So he went from
That's why he
black
made
to
a
white.
song named Black
Yeah.
and White.
Yeah.
So he went
you-
from black to white and he went full circle and earned the monkey.
And Chris Brown didn't need to change his color. He reached Asian
Because
kids.
Chris
he
Brown
reached African kids.
is
he reached
good
Samoan
at
kids.
doing
He reached
other people's
Maori
dances.
kids.
This is what I'm
That's
saying.
exactly what
Think
I've
about
been
every dance in the last 10 years. Okay, we go
Dougie.
Dougie.
Yep.
We go
Crump.
from crumping
None of
Yeah.
those
to,
he
to
invented.
jerking
Didn't
to
invent
shuffling.
Mm.
Honestly, and he like killed it.
Look,
like,
he was
man.
good at imitating those
Yeah.
dance moves, but he
He
didn't.
grew up.
And he
imitating
even had,
everyone.
and he could even moonwalk. And
No.
he did it better. And it was actual. He did it better than
Oh,
Michael
so the
Jackson.
move that you guys were mocking in the bathroom doing this with a sock,
But that's
he
the thing.
apparently did recently.
But he did it better than Michael Jackson.
No,
No, he didn't.
He
Stop.
did. He did.
Stop right now. You need to
Oh,
cut it out.
stop.
Matua,
What's the
Come on.
verdict?
What's the
You
verdict?
know,
Hey, Mato,
You know.
just remember, a lot of females are
Brown
off
is-
Chris Brown now, right?
And a lot of babies are.
Yeah, a lot of babies are.
And a lot of
Imagine
young kids.
almost chopping your baby out the
Yeah,
window.
he wasn't convicted.
innocent until proven guilty.
He wasn't convicted.
He was
alright?
provoked. Chris Brown was provoked.
Matua, what do we have?
That was a very good debate. Bo and Aaron were louder.
Oh.
Chris and Jeff, you guys had some funny points.
Ooh.
Was it about being funny?
But man, I could have done a better job than Chris and Jeff. The winners is Bo and Aaron.
Thank you, buddy.
Bloody heck.
Are you serious?
Thank you, Matua.
I can see me.
Put me back on my old team. Put me back on bowl.
As always, fam, you decide. So would love to hear your thoughts on any of the topics we discuss. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and even DM us. Shout out to those people who have been sending their perspectives through, Marlo.
These hoes really aren't loyal. You know why? Because it's Freaky Friday.
Because he's good at doing other people's stuff.
Exactly.
That's what.
Stop, because he's
Oh,
got a
okay.
new flame.
Okay, stop.
Because it's never a right time to say goodbye, okay?
The catalogue of that man.
Ezra, what do
Yes.
we have for our deep dive today, my brother?
All right. Well, as you guys know, the past few episodes we've gone a little deep into our discussions. We've touched on a few touchy subjects, and this week I kind of wanted to bring something a little more lighthearted to our discussion.
Okay.
I know 3 out of the 4 of us, I would say, are more experts on this subject. You would think I would have the most time out of all of us to know this, but I think that you guys are more experienced than I am. These guys know absolutely nothing about what I'm going to bring to the discussion today, and for that I bring to you
Okay.
this drum roll, please.
The suspense is killing me.
I bring to you, and
Oh,
Chris
no.
already brought it up a little earlier for this and that. I want to bring to you movies, the subject movies.
Ooh.
And I want to go into my top 3. First of all, I want to go into my top 3 movies and your 3 overrated movies, in your opinion. So while you guys
okay.
sort of gather your thoughts,
Yeah.
I'll present my own.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So we're
And-
starting off with our top movies or
Your
top
top-
overrated movies?
Top 3 movies.
So your
Okay.
top, your favorite, and then your
Into
most
your-
overrated.
Okay.
For me, I'm a simple man, right? I enjoy funny movies. So you could say my movies are comedies and a bit of action with a little bit of plot.
Okay.
Plot twist in it. So
Aight.
these are my top 3 movies.
Yeah.
First, in number 3, we have we have a Jack Black masterclass in Nacho Libre.
Yeah. Okay.
At number 3.
That's a good choice.
When the fantasy has ended.
If you have one-liners, those are the movies that stick with me. At number 2,
Okay.
I have Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Classic.
Rush Hour 1, 2, or 3.
Classic.
You could give me any. I know both of them line for line.
Was it 3 or 2?
Nah, 1 and 2.
Uh,
1 and
one
2.
and-
One and two.
Like 3's pretty bad.
Three, but it was just like it was
Yeah,
missing something.
Yeah, it
eh?
was. I think it was a little bit.
And
Force.
we had waited about 10 years for
force.
3.
Yeah, it did.
Nah,
Nah,
3 was actually.
I felt like it came out so like it
Yeah.
took so long for 3 to come out that the time had changed. Like between 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2 were
Yeah.
bangers.
2
like,
was
they banged
bad.
out.
2
Yeah.
was like.
Honestly,
When he walks into.
it kind of reminds me of. Do you guys remember when we were waiting so long for Incredibles 2 to come out?
Yeah.
After seeing Incredibles 1, honestly. Okay.
No.
When I was growing up, after watching Incredibles 1,
Yeah.
right? I was waiting so long for Incredibles 2, and it took like over 20 years
You
to
were an
come
adult
out.
when it came
It
out.
went out,
I can't
but
believe
yeah,
That's like finding
finding Dory.
Dory from
Yeah.
Finding Nemo, right?
No one wanted to see
No one
Finding
wants
Dory.
to-
Oh, no, yeah.
What?
Everyone
Did
was
you guys have a childhood?
Everyone was happy with Finding Nemo. We found
Finding Nemo
Nemo.
was on.
So you're saying you weren't looking forward to Finding Dory or Incredibles 2?
I only know of 2 people who wanted to see Finding Dory.
My niece.
You and Ellen.
Is that Ellen from Hangover or Ellen DeGeneres?
Ellen DeGeneres. You were the only 2 people I know who wanted to see
Oh
that
my
film.
gosh. You guys-
Incredibles was the first Incredibles was bad.
Honey,
Yeah, when I was
Where's
born.
my super suit?
Okay, hit us with your number one, Ezra.
And my number 1 movie of all time for me is Law Abiding Citizen.
Oh,
yeah, that's
Underrated movie.
Come on,
Underrated.
bro.
Underrated
That's
to
a
me.
great
needs
list.
to-
buddy.
Gerard played that part
that's
really,
gone.
really well.
Yeah, that's a
Jamie
great
Foxx
list.
was
Yeah.
Who was better in that movie? Gerard Butler? Or
Oh, Gerard Butler.
Gerard,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
Gerard
sure.
Butler
Yeah,
because of
Gerard
his
Butler.
character. But you know what? I like when at the end I felt like robbed because I wanted the thing to blow.
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah,
the.
you're right.
No
You're
spoilers for those who haven't seen
Oh,
it.
sorry.
But
But I
we'll
felt
just
like
give a spoiler
damn.
warning
you're
now.
right.
But I
You're
feel
right.
like it really speaks to the current social system. The current
This
justice
guy.
system in New Zealand.
No,
you
but
know, you know.
yeah, but if you like actually dive deeper into that movie, like it's actually like some of the stuff like messed up.
Yeah.
Like the actual story of the case
I
and
think
how he was.
that movie really changed my perspective on Gerard Butler. After it's like, because when
It's
we
like
watched
Sparta.
when we watched 300, he was so good in that, and
Yeah.
then he went on those little like side quest movies like Bounty Hunter
Ugly
and all
Truth.
of that.
Bounty Hunter was
yeah.
cracker.
Yeah, those were good movies. But then when Law Abiding Citizen came out,
Yo.
and oh, bro, he nailed that role.
That
Okay, we're gonna cut through because we got all three of these to get through.
Quickly, okay.
And my top 3 for most overrated movies. I feel like I'm gonna get a bit of flack for this, but I don't care. It's my opinion. And number 3, I have Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Which one?
I've only seen one.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
Harry
why.
Potter.
That's why.
That's why.
No.
The only one he's seen.
Yeah. and
Philosopher's Stone. What's the first one?
Philosopher's Stone. No,
I
yeah,
don't know.
Philosopher's
Prisoner
Stone.
of Azkaban.
Secrets or something.
No, Philosopher's Stone,
Chamber of
Chamber of
Secrets.
Secrets, Prisoner of
And then I
Azkaban,
stopped watching.
And
Goblet of Fire. Oh, Goblet of
Goblet of
Fire.
Fire.
Wasn't that 5 or 4?
And what's
See what
that
I
long
mean?
snake?
That's like-
Anaconda.
that's about that's about 4 movies too long for me.
Is it the one where your buns don't want none? Unless you got some?
And then number 2 for me, once again, a couple of flack, but it is Lord of the Rings.
Get out right now.
Bro.
Honestly.
You guys
Get
already
out,
know.
honestly.
I've had this argument with you before, and I'll tell you why. It's because I can't stand movies that are in like third person speaking, in Old English, like "Thou shalt not, he shall come to me."
Wait, but you came to my Shakespeare thing. You said it was really good.
He obviously lied, all right?
So he was like, "Bro, you're a me." That I could stand because it was about
Nah.
45 minutes to an hour. But
Okay,
3
Lord
hours,
of the Rings is
3
pretty
hours,
long.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 3 hours. But it was so mean.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I
It
can't-
was worth.
I can't get into those kind of movies, and this leads me into my
Put
number
New
one.
Zealand on a map.
Yeah, this leads me into my number
That's
one most overrated movie to me is Avatar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
Oh, you guys
Avatar.
are off your heads.
Avatar, the blue, the.
Oh, yeah.
space-
You guys are off your
Yeah.
heads.
Nah, that's a tough one. I actually enjoyed Avatar.
No.
It was about
But it,
4
It
hours
was
too
way
long.
beyond its
no,
time.
but all the
Think
all the
about the
accolades that
technology.
movie got.
Yeah.
was like-
All the technology for what? Like, you could have put that like to more use.
Yeah.
I
Preach.
felt like I've seen a movie just like this.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I
What were
have.
the, I,
You haven't seen that.
All
What-
they
what were
done
your- what were
was
your-
make people have long plaits and be blue. Like, what's cool about that?
And you connected to
And they connect to the horse. What the hell is that all about? This is rubbish.
nah.
Oh,
But like,
It just,
like the
it just,
cinema-
it felt like it just dragged on for so
Yeah, but
long.
yeah, there's a long.
Yeah.
It sounds like to me as a you're not a fan of long movies.
No, I'm not. I have to.
It sounds like you have a
what-
shorter
my-
attention
my-
span.
I
Oh,
told
no
you.
patience over here.
I told you my preference as a movie is something that makes me laugh and a bit of action and a plot.
Okay.
nah. Honestly, the cinematography in that movie was
Oh yeah, no
That
doubt.
was
It
way-
looked amazing, but
even the graphics
Beyond its years.
is that one of the times you went and watched 3D and it wasn't a 3D movie? Okay, we'll move on to anyone else if they got theirs ready.
Nah, Jeffrey, have you seen behind the scenes
I just wanted to
of the making of the Avatar?
Yes, I
Yes.
have.
They acted that whole thing out with stupid suits on and a green screen, and it didn't make any sense to me.
and that's why it was the highest, wasn't it? Like
It was one
It
of
had
the
the
highest
whole-
grossing films of all time. I think it's
it
second.
ranked in the most money out of.
Why?
Overrated.
Because it was
Overrated.
It was
think about
before
the
its time.
concept of that whole movie. It was beyond its time.
You walked out of that theater, and
I
I
was
guarantee
like, mind
you,
blown. I
you
was
weren't
like, wow.
thinking,
Do you know-
"Wow, I can't wait for the second one."
Yeah, I can't wait for the second one.
It's coming out
It's
soon.
coming
eh?
out in
I was
December.
like,
Oh,
in
jeez,
a few-
that's another case of Incredibles. We're waiting 20 years for it to come out.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, Jeffrey is our resident movie fiend.
Okay.
What do you have for us?
Yeah, my top 3 movies. Number 3, Grown Ups.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's my guilty pleasure movie, alright?
Yeah.
If I'm
Yeah.
scrolling through Netflix and I can't choose something to watch,
Yeah.
I'm watching Grown
And
Ups.
switch. and
And
switch.
And that's sick.
Grown Ups. My second favorite movie of all time is Interstellar. Okay, it's a sci-fi movie
Yeah.
with Matthew McConaughey. Look, I'm into my sci-fi movies because my number one movie, my favorite movie of all time is Inception.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay, that was good.
Inception, when it
Did
came
you
out,
watch it?
Yeah, I actually watched it this year when
Did
you
you
guys
enjoy it?
suggested it.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad,
liked
It's-
it, yeah.
think about the concept of that movie. Crazy, right? Okay, my overrated movies.
The dream.
And people
The dream.
we're gonna get killed for these overrated movies. Number 3, The Lion King.
No.
Which one? Which
Stop.
one?
Get out of
Which
here!
one?
The Lion
Get
King
out of
to
here!
me,
The animated or
The
the real?
anime, the real one,
both,
like
both overrated. Both overrated to me.
why?
Another overrated film, and these are mostly animated films too.
So you're just against
Finding
kids.
Nemo. Finding Nemo is hella overrated. All
Maybe
right.
guess Frozen.
And my most overrated film of all time. And you guys can't hate me for this, okay? Have you guys seen Inside Out?
Oh, you're a
Yeah.
heartless prick.
That,
Oh,
Is
really?
Inside Out. is-
Really?
You're a heartless.
Look,
that what-
I like that movie.
No, you don't.
Overrated. Overrated. So my overrated films, all 3 of them are animated films.
Do you have a heart or?
So to summarize, you hate kids.
Nah, I just I look
And then-
when I look at those animated movies, I compare it to Shrek. All right, because Shrek is
Is that your
So
favorite
you-
animated
what
movie?
my
is that your
favorite
favorite?
animated is Shrek, but Shrek was like had too many adult references in there that when you watch it now, it's like okay, it's not for kids.
Yeah, Shrek's bad.
Shrek's pretty sicky.
Lion King. That is
Lion King, Jeffrey.
Why?
Wait,
no.
can I just hear the
Why?
thoughts behind this? What's your thinking here?
You know why I did not like it?
No.
Because it made me cry.
That's what it's supposed
No,
to do.
I didn't want to see the dad. What's the dad's name?
Mufasa.
Hey,
Mufasa.
that's trauma.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
actually that's
exactly.
that's
That
trauma.
is probably it. And did you know they're making a Scarface? Its
Scar.
own Scar.
Scar. Yeah,
Scar.
Scar.
They're making his own series. He's gonna have his own series on Disney Plus. So yeah,
So are you a fan or you?
nah.
That's not gonna
Overrated.
work.
So it was overrated because it made you feel feelings deep down in your
Deep down.
Oh,
made you remember you had
So
a
the
soul.
movie
I
did
think
what it was
I feel like
supposed to.
animated movies should make you happy.
No.
No.
It shouldn't make you sad.
No.
Wait, were you happy in when you watched Finding Nemo? Were you not happy in that?
Like Dory was really annoying like in that. I
Dory's
think.
not in it.
Yes.
Yeah, Dory's in it.
And
Finding
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
She helps the dad to find.
Oh. And so I haven't seen it. No,
You
I
haven't
have
seen
actually. I
Finding
have,
Nemo?
but I don't remember it.
Okay,
I've seen it. But I
that's
don't
my
remember.
list. I'm sorry for those who hate my overrated list.
Wait, Dory's in Finding Nemo. Wait, sorry.
Can I ask, what were you thinking when you watched Inception?
I think you're gonna have to. I can't remember what it is.
It's a dream within a dream.
Yeah.
It's a dream.
A
I
dream
do
within
remember.
a dream
Like, I
within a
remember
dream.
watching it this year and thinking, nah, this is bad. But if you had asked me now, I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Mina, you can beep this out, but it's like a mind. Okay.
It is.
It
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
It's
No, what's the
The
other one?
concept of that movie,
No,
it's
what's-
beyond its time.
What's his other one?
Interstellar.
Interstellar. That's worse.
Yeah.
That's like.
The
And then, nah, there was a
concept of
recent
time,
one
yeah.
with
Tenant.
Tenant.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's even.
I
more.
still don't understand how
Yeah.
that works.
You just got to do the YouTube
You-
YouTube reviews after.
All right, Bo, what do you have for us?
Top 3. Damn. I'll go classic Shawshank. Just because, like, the happy ending, eh? Like,
Yep.
the actually escaping is, like, that's the best thing.
500 miles, 500 yards.
Yeah. And then my second would be Pearl Harbor. Okay, everyone, everyone actually like.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
Everyone craps on this movie, eh?
Yeah.
But honestly,
Because
but I no,
deserves to be.
no, but before, like when I watched it at the time, it was like, because it was the longest movie out, like earlier on before your Lord of the Rings. Actually, was it? Yeah, it was. But it was like I was in love with planes. Eh? Like that was my first career option was to be a pilot, just because I watched.
Oh, thank God for you going to say terrorist.
No, just because I watched.
And it was always on TV for free.
Yeah,
It was always on TV.
And it was
too.
those like they would play the movie one night and then they have to finish it off the next night.
Oh yeah.
With
Yeah.
the-
That's
The
part of
only I only like the planes part of it. Eh? The part where the best friend hooks up with the
You love
yeah,
that?
that's this fine line. But the actual like the war scenes and the battles and that was bad.
Man, do they still do that? Do they still play movies on a Saturday night?
Yeah.
I think it's like Monday. They're like Monday movies.
Nah, do you
I'm sure
remember
they
the
do.
Saturday
Yeah,
Colgate
yeah,
feature?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
damn. I used to sit
with
around
like the
waiting
20
for
ads
that.
in between.
Remember watching
And like
like
comes up to a
remember
they would have
suspenseful
like
scene.
Blockbuster
Yeah,
Monday
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And they would show like it was like 7:30 or something. They'll show the
Man.
film for that week.
Think about it. Kids have it so good nowadays.
Yeah.
We sound like boomers, but
Hey, we're not here to attack. This is lighthearted. We're not here to attack anyone.
But do you remember that? Like timing your pie in the microwave or the toast in the toaster to get back before the ad thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
And then my last one, like honestly, I think it's one of the most underrated movies, like of all time, The Drumline.
you do
Drumline,
always talk about that.
Like
He
Drum,
loves
like
Drumline.
So would you say that's your favorite movie of all time?
Nah, like I don't rank those three in any particular order,
okay.
but like there's a like, and I have heaps of on like I have probably like another three that'll be just as like thing for me, but that'll be the three. And then my most overrated would be number one, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
I can't stand.
Soundtrack.
Like,
though, that's
Yeah,
soundtrack.
nah, soundtrack,
What a
Seki,
track.
Chris Pratt, the man. But honestly, I can't stand like watching aliens. Like,
But you,
But
you
he
can
like
stand Lord of the Rings.
Avatar. and Avatar.
nah, honestly, like
What was it about Guardians that you didn't like? Was
being
it
in space. I can't stand movies that are set in space. And you like,
So you didn't like Fast 9?
honestly, I don't understand how like people enjoy watching like
Oh man, come on.
like a whole series filmed in or like set in space.
So you don't like Star Wars then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't like. I hate. And my last overrated movie is Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like Star Trek, Star Wars, all of that.
I don't know.
Can't
Star
stand it.
Wars is like I place it in the same category as Lord of the Rings and
Harry Potter?
maybe Harry Potter. Like I don't love it, but I still enjoy watching it.
Like I appreciate fiction, some of the fiction and the science fiction stuff, but I can't stand space movies, Like I will do the orcs in Lord of the Rings, like and even the wizard, in the wizardry in Harry Potter. But I
Man,
can't
honestly,
do-
someone would have
can't do
to
science.
pay me to sit down and watch those movies. Like
Nah,
Lord
you're
of the
just
Rings,
missing
Avatar.
out. No,
Yeah.
like I don't care that you know what. I don't know what's care that you know, but actually you might enjoy it.
No, I've watched all of those movies. I just can't sit for it again.
Yeah, they are pretty long.
Oh, I forgot Batman. Batman's like one of my. The whole Batman.
You hate it.
Like
Ooh.
no, that's my.
Just talk.
That's in my top. Yeah, I'll have a top.
Nah,
4.
that's top 5 for sure.
That's
Can't
top
be in
five.
the top
top
3.
5.
In my top 3, I'll brush over some of these because you might not know them. Firstly, The Pianist.
Yeah, good movie.
Pianist.
You
Great
and
movie.
if you know this one, classic. Okay.
Great movie.
2, no, sorry, not in any particular
not
order,
in-
but
yeah.
these are just my
Another
top
one.
3. Touching on what Bo just said, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
The
The most
Dark Knight
useless
is one of the greatest films ever made.
Ever.
It beats any Marvel
Ever.
Ever
film.
made.
Beats any
You know
Marvel
what?
film
I'm
made.
thinking of cooking up grown-ups for Dark Knight.
Too
But I'm
late.
keeping grown-ups in there.
Too late.
Okay, I'm really. I will sit down and watch it now.
You have to.
I am telling
Dark
you
Knight.
right now,
Yeah.
The
It will
Dark Knight.
change your
Oh.
mind.
Because
Like
you know what?
Batman-
Because superheroes are supposed to be fun, right? And exciting. There's nothing exciting about this guy.
He's dark.
That's
He's
the
dark.
whole.
There's
that's the
nothing
whole
exciting
whole
about
point.
a
Honestly,
superhero that
that's the
can't
whole
fly.
thing.
Watch it not for Batman, but watch it for Jokers before.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
it was-
And then the
Okay,
Joker,
okay.
and don't even start with.
don't
that.
even start by
Don't-
saying.
I know
'cause
where
he
you're
can't-
going.
Yeah,
That Heath
Don't-
Ledger
because he-
performance
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
was
Because-
one of the best ever.
Don't even say it
because he's a good
It's-
actor. Because he was a
Because
good
he's
actor.
Australian.
Okay.
Don't hate on your fellow countrymen.
No, I'm just.
The Dark Knight,
know.
eh?
Yeah.
What's your other
One of the all-time greats. My last one, The Prestige.
Oh,
Come on.
oh,
Come on.
Stop it.
I haven't seen it.
And this probably hints at how much I love Christian Bale as an actor.
Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman.
Christian
That's
Bale, your
ability.
favorite actor?
That
One
was
of my
like-
favorites. Yeah, absolutely.
He's a
Okay.
method actor.
but
eh?
yeah,
Yeah.
The Prestige. Oh man, how good is that? And then just the twist and the,
twist at the
turns,
end. Oh.
just bending you sideways and putting it up
Prestige. Is that what Christian Bale?
worldwide.
Christian
Bale
Bale,
and Hugh
Christian Bale
Jackman.
and
Hugh Jackman.
Oh.
Who directed
What's
Prestige?
that about? Just quickly.
The same person that
Christopher
directed
Nolan.
The Dark Knight.
Christopher
Christopher
Nolan.
Nolan.
The same person that directed
Yeah.
Inception.
Oh, can we do?
Yep.
Same person that
Yeah,
directed
yeah.
Interstellar.
Ooh.
Can we
And
do?
So my overrated,
Yeah.
and again, Mike cops and flack. This movie always, and if you live in New Zealand, you know this. I don't know why they keep playing this. Made in Manhattan. I hate that movie
Yeah.
so
What?
much.
Made in Manhattan.
And it gets played on TV.
Oh my god.
Do you
over
hate that J-Lo
and
gets
over
with the
and over?
gets with the bad guy from Harry Potter? Gets what's his name?
And that's the thing.
I don't know why they always replay that movie.
And you know why I hate it?
Voldemort.
And I've never actually watched the whole thing.
Yeah,
I'd see it on TV, change the channel.
I watched it recently.
Nah, I
It
will
was
not
on,
watch that.
I love that movie.
I hate that movie so much.
No, I do.
Yeah, I
I
hate
do.
that movie
Because
too,
I think
yeah.
because I had a crush on J-Lo growing
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Head?
enough.
Wow.
Who's the other one?
Yeah, now she's like 58. That's right.
Still looks good for 58.
Yeah, must admit.
Not bad. I hope I look that good.
She's only good in Selena.
Nah, you won't.
And Selena.
Have you looked that good in 2 years?
You already look 58.
But she was bad in Selena.
I'm gonna cop a bit of heat for this too. And again, I don't care, but the Titanic.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
telling you, nah.
Okay.
I love Leo,
That's a tough
Okay,
one.
drop your reasons.
and I love what's her name, Kate
Kate
Winslet.
Winslow, yeah.
Yeah.
But
do you feel sorry for all the people that passed away?
no, I don't. That's a story about rich white
Rich
people.
white-
Yeah,
yeah, that is,
yeah,
that
that is a.
That is about.
Nah, I'm telling you. I think because I grew up and it was like the Titanic, right?
Yeah.
And then I watched it and I was like, oh, okay,
it's the song.
yeah. That's the only thing I probably like.
Nah,
from the
that's
movie.
sad, man.
Do you think they should remake it?
Nah,
No, keep that. No,
nah.
keep
But-
that in the vault.
I reckon they will, one day.
It's
Like
act-
movies nowadays are just recycled.
It like
Man.
it reinforces like white class,
Mm.
and like actual and class in general. But
That's really sad. Have you ever been on a boat, like a cruise ship like that?
Oh,
Can you imagine being at the top of the top, like where I was standing, and seeing your boat start
When?
sinking?
when
I would be in
Did
shit.
you really just ask yourself your own question?
When I went for the cruise through France and Italy and stuff.
the Interstellar.
That is podcasting
Into
101,
Islander.
man.
We're into Islander. Eh? That was,
Yeah.
The Interstellar.
into Islander.
No, tell us more about your cruise. We really want to know.
Nah, it's fine. That's fine.
I don't want to hear about it. I hear about this.
They're
every
not
day.
your
Yeah.
flex, man. I was
Oh,
just
sorry.
straight up.
We
Yeah.
get
We
it.
get it. You ain't on ship.
Your
You're
last
lucky it didn't
overrated,
sink.
Chris?
My last overrated one, and this is a tough one, because I felt like, just like Jeff, kind of made me cry a little bit.
But it was
Come over
overrated.
to my side.
Nah, I'm not gonna
But
say
it
it.
was overrated.
I can't say it. I
Come
can't
over
do
to
it.
my
I can't
side.
do it.
Just had it.
Just say it.
He's trying to say Lion King.
Not that it made me cry a little bit. I just thought that it was better left as an animated film. Aladdin.
You didn't like Will Smith sing? Neither
Honestly,
did I. Neither
Chris,
did I.
this is
didn't
the
like
one
it.
time I disagree with you.
I
I love the live action version, eh?
didn't like it.
I can't have an opinion because I've only seen the real life one. I haven't seen
Yeah.
the
You didn't see the.
animation.
Yeah. I think Will Smith played Genie.
Yeah,
really well.
Genie was.
Genie was.
But I've
Will
seen
Smith
some
was
mean.
really good as Genie.
I've seen some mean genies like.
If you've seen the live
live
Yeah?
shows. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
genies.
Like their genies are like man.
Yeah.
Next
Those
level?
guys are
They can
actual.
actually sing and
Yeah,
dance.
yeah.
So you're talking about Aladdin, the live action version,
No,
eh?
yeah, the
Nah.
film.
The
The
film.
film. Yeah, the one with
Okay.
Will Smith in it.
Okay, cool.
And did you hear about that guy? He couldn't get any more. Aladdin. Hey, he couldn't get any more roles.
Oh, because
After
he's
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Oh, true.
Yeah, typecast. They like
yeah.
they just
What?
yeah.
He's Aladdin.
So when he went, he couldn't get any work after Aladdin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
That's like
like
the Captain Phillips, dude, eh?
Oh yeah.
I'm the captain now. That guy.
So the next, I guess, just going off riffing off Aaron's idea, guilty pleasures, because it sounds like Made in Manhattan's yours, or
It
one
is.
of them.
It is one of them.
But just that film that you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
I know mine.
I know mine.
You guys say yours while I
Yeah,
think about mine.
same.
And it's the whole series too.
Oh.
Ready?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, movies.
Oh, movies?
The whole
Yeah.
series.
Oh, the whole. Yeah, okay.
What, the Fast franchise?
Twilight.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to
Nah,
say Twilight.
I love
Yeah,
those
we
films,
followed.
bro.
I followed
I
Twilight
followed
close.
every
yeah.
single one,
Yeah,
and I
you-
damn read the books too.
Mm.
Damn,
No, you didn't.
I did.
Stop the
I,
camera.
I seriously did.
You look like
From
a
1
Twilight
to
guy.
like 5.
You look like Taylor Lautner also.
Thank you. Thanks.
Don't.
You
Twilight.
too.
Yeah,
Alice.
that was like 2010 days or like 20.
Alice.
that was actually
Alice.
Alice.
My girl, man. Yeah, Twilight, and if I had to throw another one in, The Notebook.
Mm.
Nah, see, I
That's a
haven't
good
seen
one.
that.
Is that a guilty pleasure though? Because it's such a great movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I felt like a lot of people hated it.
Nah,
It's not bad.
What? I
It's
only
a
ever
lot-
heard
it's
good
like
things about it.
Oh, okay, good. I thought I was the only one who liked it.
Yeah.
Was it-
Just me.
Was it from? Oh no, never mind.
What's yours, Bo?
Rachel
Mine would be a series as well. Transformers.
Transformers is
I love-
good though.
Honestly,
Don't they go into space though?
but I've watched Transformers. I've
Yes.
watched Transformers like from the first one right till the latest one.
I hated
Honestly.
the Transformers series right up until we were in
Shia LaBeouf.
lockdown,
Mm.
and I had to watch all of them. No, I had to. Well, my wife made me, but
Yeah.
made me watch
And
them.
then
They're
you're
good
Start to-
movies though, right?
Man,
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. In isolation, they suck.
It wasn't good
yeah,
just because
yeah.
of Megan Fox
You have
though.
to
eh?
watch. Nah.
Who's Megan Fox?
I will say
Shia
when
LaBeouf,
when
bro.
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf,
LaBeouf,
when he
yeah.
like when he left, it wasn't the same.
Yeah, who was
Yeah.
it after him?
Mark Wahlberg came
Mark
on,
Wahlberg.
but it was alright. But like,
I don't mind those Mark Wahlberg ones though.
yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. But 1, 2, and 3 were like, and 1, 2, and 3 were bad.
Look,
And then
yeah.
my last one was The Proposal.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
nice.
great
Yeah,
movie.
The Proposal, like
Great
that's
movie. Yeah.
yeah.
Nice, nice.
Sandra Bullock, one of the greatest actresses.
Is it 'cause-
For me, my guilty pleasure, like I was, for my top 3, I gave Grown Ups, right? I'm a big fan of Adam Sandler movies. It ain't the best movies, but they're good watches. So I'm a big fan of 50 First Dates.
Nice.
Big fan of Happy Gilmore, Just Go With It. All those type of movies that he's a part of. So for me, when I...
Blended?
Blended.
We are
blending.
Cherry Panties?
Blending. Blending.
Yes, we are blending.
I don't know if they're guilty pleasure movies,
Nah,
but
yeah.
I mean, they're not the greatest films, but they crack
They
me
crack
up.
up.
They crack me
Cherry
up.
pants eyes.
My guilty pleasure. It's some. I don't think you guys like this movie. I haven't heard anyone speak about it, and it's not one of Kevin Hart's greatest movies, and he copped a lot of flack for it as well. But I quite liked The Wedding Ringer. The Wedding Ringer?
Singer?
No, The Wedding Ringer.
Wedding Ringer.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Josh Gad.
Yeah.
But
It's like he copped a lot of flack for that movie. Like people didn't like it, but I quite enjoyed the concept of not having friends and having to fake your line. And like and it was just like cheesy and
Is
funny.
everything all right at home?
Nah, I liked it.
Can I say that he was bad, and why did Think Like a Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think...
And the way he narrated the whole thing, that was like.
Look,
He was
I'm not
bad
an
in it.
actor myself, but Kevin Hart movies now, because he releases so many within a year, they aren't the greatest. Like there's this recent one with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
I don't. What
Which
is
one
it?
was
Me
that?
Time or something? It's called Me Time.
Yeah. That was.
Oh,
that
that one was
weird.
average as.
That
But
was hard to watch.
yeah, I'd say his best movie is Think Like a Man.
Man.
Eh?
That was bad, eh?
You think like a man.
This is probably a perfect way to bring in the next part of our discussion. Is I want to bring in the Mount Rushmore of acting, or actors, per se. Actresses. And for me, there's 4 of us here on the panel, so one of us will get 1 spot each.
Okay.
So just
Are we fighting?
Combine.
No,
Are
we're not
we
fighting.
doing combined Mount Rushmore?
Combine Mount Rushmore. So we just everyone just add their own actor to the mountain.
That's tough.
And obviously I'll go first. This guy, he's copped a lot of flack recently in the last a year or so.
Oh no, you're already ruining our Mount Rushmore.
No.
I can already see where this is going.
No. This is a classic case of respect the art, but not the artist. Okay, just like R. Kelly. The first spot for me is Will Smith.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Not bad actually.
But
Will Smith makes it and Denzel doesn't.
Well,
I
that's
mean-
on you. That's on you.
Will Smith before that Grammys was.
yeah, he
come
was
on,
goated.
Come on,
Yeah.
he was like goat
Yeah,
status.
but he's not even like.
He was Denzel
He's not even
status.
better than Jamie
He's
Foxx.
a goated entertainer.
Stop.
He's
No,
not
he's
even
not.
better
He's
than
not.
Jamie Foxx.
He's not better than
Jamie
Whoa.
Foxx is more versatile than Will
Yes,
Smith.
that's true.
No, he's
That's
more
true.
versatile. Not in acting, more versatile
Nah,
in
in
life.
acting.
He can play
Yeah,
piano.
talent,
He can
talent.
sing.
Oh,
No,
that's why he
Yeah.
has a Grammy.
Yeah, and so does Will Smith now.
Will Smith is not.
Is it a
better-
Grammy or Oscar? Oscar.
Oscar. Sorry, Grammys is for singing. Yeah, music.
Yeah, that's
Will,
why he has
Will
an Oscar.
Smith
Sorry.
is
Academy.
a great entertainer.
And
No. Listen. Whoa. Will Smith is a great entertainer. Jamie Foxx is better.
Yeah, 100%.
yeah, he's a great, better entertainer. But we're talking about acting.
No, all round. Entertainer means singer, dancer,
Acting.
slapper.
Yeah.
But
whatever.
we were speaking. But the Rushmore
Yeah, the
is
Mount
about
Rushmore, that's for
acting.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He's better in every so
Look.
acting.
But we
is
can't
part
have
of that.
both because then there's no space for Denzel.
Look, Will
And no
Smith
space
isn't
for-
even the greatest black actor.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, but that's a hard. That's a
Because
hard.
I'd rather put Denzel
But
above.
Denzel, Will Smith, and Jamie Foxx, they're
They're top tier.
that's the top 3.
But it should be ranked
no particular
Denzel,
order.
Jamie, then Will Smith.
Well, guess what? That's my spot, and that's where I put Will Smith.
And
We'll move
I
on.
our Mount Rushmore's ruined.
We'll move on. We'll move on to Jeff, and he can fill in the second
Look,
spot.
this one's very easy. This one is very easy. It's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
Just
figures.
the versatility, his movies, how he's only got 1 Oscar.
It's criminal.
It's criminal.
I'm
It's
gonna
crazy to
ruin
me.
it. I'm gonna ruin it.
Watch Paul put on like The Rock or something.
Why? He's the highest paid. Why not?
Oh, okay.
So we got Will
Nah.
Smith.
We got Will Smith.
Now we got Chris.
Leonardo.
You go first.
We've got
Nah,
to finish
you-
with Chris. He's
You go, Paul. Come
Christian
on.
Bale. Just say it. You already know.
Christian Bale? Is it?
Don't say my one.
No, I'm not gonna say one.
no. You go third.
This is stressing me out. This
I'm
combined
gonna have to
Rushmore.
go Denzel then. Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington. Like, man, I'm a huge fan of that guy.
Yeah.
Come on, there's no rush.
What's your favorite
There's
movie
no
of
Mount
his?
Rush.
Equalizer series.
Nah.
Training
maybe-
Nah.
Nah, not a huge Training Day.
Remember the Titans.
Flight. Have you seen Flight?
Yeah.
Flight's
Flight's bad. Remember the Titans. Classic.
Yeah.
You guys really. Oh, okay, go. Chris.
Yeah,
Bring us home, brother.
you already know mine. Christian
Yeah,
Bale.
Christian Bale.
Any day of the week.
I'd say our combined Mount Rushmore's pretty good.
Yeah,
But-
that's actually.
Great actors. Now let's do actresses.
See, if you so if you were to speak to any noob in who's a noob movie person
Yeah,
like
a
myself, casual. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And you were to say Christian Bale's on that mountain. I don't even know what movie's in.
I agree.
Batman,
I
American
I
Psycho.
definitely do agree.
If it's about, that's the thing. If it's about
Prestige.
acting.
yeah, if it's we're talking
Yeah.
Now,
about
if it's about
gotcha,
whose
gotcha.
movies you know, then I'll say something like,
like
The
The
Rock.
Rock, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
Kevin
yeah,
Hart,
nah,
right?
Great point.
Or
Great
Adam
point.
Reynolds, who
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
himself in every.
Adam Reynolds.
Prove me wrong.
The same comedy.
He
like,
plays Deadpool
same-
in every movie he's
Yeah.
ever been
the
in.
same
even before
punchlines
Deadpool.
in every movie.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyways,
Hey,
Um,
I like that Mount Rushmore, but
What about actresses?
actresses.
Meryl Streep. There you go. Thanks for that, Matua. She is probably the goat of actresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meryl Streep.
I don't know who that is. I swear, I promise you.
Really?
I promise you. Like,
Mamma
tell me a
Mia?
movie. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
The young girl in Mamma Mia.
Someone put.
Well, what else did you
someone
besides
put
Mamma
Viola
Mia?
Davis. Come on.
Sound no. Well, is she
Oh.
in Sound of Music?
Who?
No.
Meryl Streep. No, she's not. Meryl
Who's,
Streep's not
who's
in Sound of Music.
what's another movie? See, I don't agree with that.
So you guys say Meryl
Oh, so
Meryl
you're-
Streep.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
So you're saying you don't agree with it because you don't know the movies?
I'm just not a fan of.
Do you
like,
have to know the movies to
Meryl
appreciate?
I'm not a
her
fan
art?
of.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
But she's
for
on
sure.
like I heard. Yeah, I just from what I've heard and seen, like apparently they.
Yeah, I'll put her up there.
Yeah.
That's the first spot taken. Next one, lads.
Viola Davis.
There we go. There
She
we
is
go. She's probably the go-to.
yeah
Mm.
more than
Yeah.
More than probably Meryl Streep.
Yeah, they're on the same tier, but yeah.
Not pay wise.
yeah. Did you see that? Yeah.
Who's she?
Why
Who's
do you
she?
think so?
I wonder
Viola
why.
Davis, have you seen The Help?
Have you seen The Help? Have you seen
Which one is she on? The
How to Get Away with Murder?
the
Have you
main
seen
girl.
The
Oh, right.
um,
I think you've been eating too much pie. Is it that one?
Yeah. Don't ruin the list.
You guys might not like this one. Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. I love that pick, buddy.
That's a good pick.
That is a
From
great
which
pick.
movies
Bro.
that you think?
The first movie I actually ever seen her in was Notebook.
Notebook, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was her like breakout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anything else?
Have you seen The Fighter?
The Fighter.
Yep.
Mm.
Is that with
What's that?
on?
What's his name?
I don't know any of these people.
The Fighter. I forgot who's.
Is
in
that
it.
when they fight on the rooftop at the end of the thing?
Is that when they're fighting?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot who was in it, but yeah, she was really good in that.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock
Yeah.
I loved her in
Holmes.
Sherlock
Yeah,
Holmes.
Yeah, she's.
Ooh, Robert Downey Jr.
Nah.
Mm, yeah,
I-
him
I-
probably over Will Smith. No,
Nah.
No.
We'll leave it. We'll leave it.
we'll leave it.
Why? He
What's
plays
your
himself
one?
in every film.
Honest-
That's where we're going
No,
with this.
he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Who?
Sherlock Holmes, and then you look at Iron Man.
Robert
So
Downey
different.
Jr.
Yeah,
Stop.
he plays this. Yeah,
Stop.
he does. This is the.
Robert
Denzel
Downey.
Washington
Shh.
plays
wait,
himself.
Wait. Listen to this. Robert Downey Jr. in every movie he is in is the know-it-all guy
Yeah,
who's always
yeah.
angry about something.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Iron Man,
yeah,
and
you're
the
right.
Judge,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Sherlock
And
Holmes.
Sherlock
But
Holmes.
Sherlock
He's a
Holmes
smart
and
guy that
Iron
knows
Man
everything.
are different characters.
Yeah, but he
I-
knows everything.
But
he-
he knows
He's
everything.
he's a know-it-all guy.
He's the know-it-all guy. It's always
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He plays that same
Dr.
character.
Doolittle.
He's the smart guy. in
and
everything.
that's why.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up with an actress. Like I don't really know too many.
Frankie Adams.
I don't really know too many, and I can't even remember her name right now. But I'll put her on this mountain because just to ruin your guys' mountain. And it's the girl of the Fast. I think it's Fast 5, and like something
Oh.
Godot or something.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh,
put
the
her on
Wonder,
there
Oh
just because-
my
the Wonder
gosh.
Woman.
Superwoman.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. I'll put her on there.
Yeah, she's
Sandra, sorry.
Sandra Bullock. Nah.
Yeah, no, right.
Nah,
Sandra
I'll
Bullock.
look-
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. You know who I was gonna say, but she plays herself in every movie. Taraji.
Oh yeah.
So, but she actually, she does.
Oh, hold up.
Oh no.
Honorary spot on our mountain.
Mm.
Mato Slips. Who do you have for actress?
Since you're yelling at everyone from the side.
Sandra Bullock.
And what-
Sandra Bullock.
And
Mato
what's your
Slip.
one for actors?
And I'll go with Morgan Freeman.
Ooh, it's come a Malkin.
Morgan Freeman. Who would you rather narrate a story to bed for you? Morgan Freeman or David Attenborough?
David Attenborough.
Oh, that's pretty nice. I like
That's
that
a-
question.
David
Which
Attenborough.
one's David?
The National Geographic, the
Yeah.
Oh,
Animal
yeah.
Planet.
All the
Or,
nature.
or what's his name?
Or the guy from
Bear Grylls.
or the guy in Coming to America, the dad, the king. He plays
Don't know
he
that.
plays Mufasa's voice.
Oh yeah, that guy.
What's his name? The
Yeah.
the
Nah,
dad, the king in Coming
No,
to
I don't
America.
know.
don't know.
He
But-
also plays the Optimus Prime voice. What's his name?
No,
Yes, he does.
that's the guy from Taken.
Yeah, I'll actually have Liam Neeson. To narrate. That'll be bad.
He's the same in every movie. He's the classic
That
case of
that
he's the
series
same.
is like, okay, how many times can your daughter get taken? Like, come on.
Sounds like you're a bad father.
Oh no,
If
my
you're
wife's
coming
gonna
back
get
for
taken
taking
now.
5, then
Something's wrong with you.
it's just stricken by that point.
And just finally, just to wrap up our little debrief on movies and whatnot, I wanna just one suggestion from everyone, if you know, to suggest to everyone at home a good movie,
movie
to watch.
suggestion?
Yeah,
A
yeah,
movie
yeah. A great
suggestion?
movie suggestion to watch.
And why?
And why? For me, it's gonna be a Korean movie called Train to Busan.
Oh.
I love
Is
that.
that the zombie one?
That's the zombie one. This was before coronavirus was a thing. So
Yeah.
if you watch that, you'll be like,
that was a classic.
this came out before.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen
Nice.
that. It's a gangster movie.
Nice.
Jeff, what do you have?
One that I've seen recently and really liked, and it's on Netflix. It's called A Jazz Man's Blues. Okay, it's about back in the slavery times, where they're trying to escape the owners, and it's all about music. Yeah, I don't want to really spoil anything, but go to Netflix and watch A Jazz Man's Blues.
Nice.
If you like that, you'd like that book I got up there, The History of Jazz. Just one that I read the other day.
That just read whenever I feel
Yeah,
like
like
it.
reading.
You know where the music was
that
really
like-
good?
Is that like
In
Atomic
France.
Habits?
On a cruise.
On a cruise.
On a cruise boat.
Ooh, mine, like I said before, mine is a series. Mine is a series. Okay, person of interest. If we think about all the surveillance, all the online surveillance and stuff, man, this series came out like
That was before its time, yeah.
before its time, and it speaks to everything that we. Yeah, so that'll be a suggestion.
Yeah.
That's mine. That's my look out for series.
Yep. Mine has to be, if it's a recent one, Everything Everywhere.
All at once.
Yo, all at once.
Movie of the year.
Bro,
Movie of the
I
year.
haven't seen it.
No, never.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Watch
It's
it.
on
you,
Netflix.
are you guys streaming it illegally?
I actually rented it off our
Yes.
YouTube TV, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
streaming it illegally.
Would you
No,
agree?
no.
Movie of the year?
Yeah. So
I
far.
haven't seen anything better than it.
I've heard of it. I've actually watched the trailer, but I haven't.
No,
it's,
but
it's,
you-
it's not hard though to be movie of the year with a couple of years affected by COVID. Like there's not
Nah,
many
there's been
great
some
movies.
Nah, there's been some
decent
good-
movies
There's
this
some
year.
decent
Yeah.
movies.
Have you guys seen Doctor Strange, the new one?
Yep.
So it's similar.
The multiverse.
Have you?
What do you call it? The multiverse.
universe.
The big universe.
universe.
Yeah,
No,
Multiverse was
No,
bad.
but yeah, okay, so everything everywhere all at once. It's similar to that, but way better.
Wait, where do we rank Tom Hanks? Are you guys a huge fan? Or just me?
Top 10.
Top 10,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
But does it make our Mount Rushmore?
Nah. 'cause
Look,
he's
Let me
too
say
much.
this: two
Have
of
you-
the people on our Mount Rushmore, I wouldn't even put on my own. Right? So
But have you?
Yeah.
I heard that Greyhound.
3 of yours too.
That Greyhound is it good?
I have not
That
seen
came out this year. Yeah. Just
I was just wanting to know why movies are so important to you guys.
Movies are important to me because it's a form of escape in a way, right? You go to work, you do your daily chores, whatever it is that you do, and then you come home and you put your feet up and relax and watch a movie. So to me, why I think movies are so important to me, or why I enjoy it so much, it's because it is a form of escape from reality, in the sense of I'm not really doing anything. I don't need to leave the house as well. I'm not getting into trouble, but yeah, it's just a way for me to relax and just to enjoy. I love a good movie.
Yeah, and there's like film in itself, that's the escapism, like Jeff said, is a real big one, and that's why a lot of people watch film. That's why you study film in school as well. But also there are like universal themes and ideas that are presented that are supposed to mirror your own journey or to mirror your own experience, and it
that's true.
speaks to you in another level that maybe other platforms couldn't. Hey? And also, like, it's the same idea with books, like novels. Hey, you're supposed to, like, when you're reading or when you're watching that film for that particular time, hopefully you can identify with some of the themes or some of the things that the characters are going through, or maybe the director's showing you in different situations.
That's good.
And it's also, like, very informative, especially the science fiction ones, the ones that were set maybe historically. Hey, it's just a whole lot of, it's a different context depending on the movie, and in that way you can really, like, understand some of the toughest, like, periods of time in history, or maybe what we're looking towards in the future.
Yeah, it's very informative.
It's very informative. It's not gospel, like, you take it by, it's not. Yeah, but it is. Hey, you see yourself in some way in different films, and if you're not watching films like that in that way, that's fine. Hey, then take it for what it is, and for entertainment purposes, or for just to hang out and watch a movie, or go to the movies, and the whole experience of watching a movie. Yeah.
And you pretty much said it perfectly. The second part of what you said is the entertainment side. That's why I watch movies. Just the silliness of movies. Like I said, I'm a comedies man, so what I take away from movies is the banter in the movies. Like one-liners that I come back and we can talk and we can hit each other with one-liners and just laugh about it. That's the side I find entertaining about movies. Yeah.
I can't finish this episode without saying Step Brothers.
Oh. Yeah.
If you're talking about one-liners,
Classic.
Yeah.
and just like
Did you touch my drum set?
from J-
You touch my drum set.
I'm gonna
My
put
drum
my
set?
ballsack on your drum kit. Bro, that is so good.
I can't believe I didn't say that, but yeah.
And everything you guys have said, speaks to the relevance of movies and film. Like entertainment, a way to escape, a way to relax, but also the social commentary aspect of it, and the reflection that it provides for our society and the audiences in general. And I like it for all those reasons, and because it's a way to bring stories to life.
Yeah.
Bo was just talking about reading, and I'm sure all of us love to read.
I read Sonny Bill's book.
Thank you, Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits, baby.
The Bible. I'm sure a lot of us love to read, but film is a way of bringing a lot of those stories to life, like visually, and it makes it real for people, which is why I really enjoy films. And you guys all touched on some really good points and key points as to why films are important. It's not saying that all films are like that. I guess there are a lot of films that are trash,
A lot.
You take the good
There's
with
more.
the bad.
There's more trash films than there are really good ones.
But again, that is our opinion.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Yeah, that's up to you, Would love to hear your movie suggestions. Any must-watch or must-see movies, please let us know. Hit us up on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube in the comments, or DM us. As always, fellas, it's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to have this discussion with you all. Shout out to Matua Slips.
Shout out to the person who said for us to do movie reviews.
Yeah, hard. We got a few
and our
of those.
responses.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one goes out to you.
This one goes out to all the movie lovers. All right, fellas, that's another one in the bag.
See you next week.
See you.
Lovely unconditionally, my one and only.